What's up, everyone? Welcome to another edition of Old Head Reacts. Today, not even gonna fuck around. We're gonna be reacting to the brand new track from the Beatles. Yeah. Apparently, the very last original Beatles song we're ever gonna hear. Now, there's two reasons why I decided I wanted to react to this. Number one, I'm a Beatles fan, have been since I was a kid. But also, the details of what went into making this is fascinating to me because from what I gather, it's an old recording of John Lennon playing on a piano that originally back in the mid 90s when they did the Beatles anthology, they were going to try to take that and make a new Beatles song with it, but I guess the quality wasn't good enough or there was a difficulty separating Lennon's voice from the piano, something like that. So they ended up scrapping that idea. But apparently at that time, George Harrison recorded guitar parts for it. And so flash forward to 2023, and all of a sudden we have the technology through AI, apparently, and they were able to finally clean up and separate John Lennon's voice and use the track that George Harrison had recorded in the mid 90s. And then now Paul McCartney, Ringo Starr put their shit on it. And lo and behold, we have a new Beatles song. And apparently this is the last sort of unreleased John Lennon recording that there is. So that's why they're saying this is the last Beatles song you're ever going to hear. The last new Beatles song anyway. But that fascinates me because yeah, I'd love to hear some more Beatles, but at the same time, the possibilities of what this could lead to for other artists that just have random demos sitting around, like, I'm not opposed to that at all. I'm not opposed to using technology to create something legitimate, I guess, as opposed to using AI to just say, oh, make me a Beatles song. But if you can take something that's legit and exists with that artist and compile it into an actual song with real musicians and I don't know. The possibilities of that. There's so many artists that I immediately think of and I go, oh, that'd be cool if they did that. So hopefully this will be a success. Why wouldn't it? It's the Beatles. But I'm just very fascinated by it because as a fan of music, you know, I'd love to hear more, but I don't want to hear AI created music, you know, solely, or, you know, somebody else's version of what it would. I don't care about any of that. Finding a way to put all the original people to get together to make something new, that's what I'm on board with. So they just dropped this new Beatles song that's called Now and Then. I'm gonna have a drink of coffee. It's the morning. And I decided I'm just going to listen to it for the first time with all of you. Hopefully this doesn't get blocked and you can hear the audio along with me. I'm going to save my comments for the end of the song. Let's just listen to the song all the way through and see what we think. All right, so here is the Beatles with the fucking Beatles. It's so weird to say. Here's the brand new Beatles track, Now and Then.
1, 2.
I know it's true. It's all because of you. And if I make it through, it's all
So that was really good and sounded like a Beatles song. It's pretty surreal. Just thinking about like this is something brand new, a brand new song that John Lennon and George Harrison have no idea is coming out, unless you believe in that sort of thing. But it's a beautiful song. It sounds like a Beatles song. I'm assuming when John was working on it, it wasn't intended as a Beatles song, but really, like, the songwriting of John Lennon and Paul McCartney and George Harrison, a little bit Ringo Starr, is the Beatles. It's that Beatles sound. So you put those four guys together, and I guess it's always just going to sound Beatlesque. Is that the first time that term has ever been used for an actual Beatles song? I love that. Just, yeah. I don't really know what to say. I'm pretty impressed, and I love that I live in a time where something like this is possible. And yeah, I'm immediately like, let's do this with other artists that are gone, that have left demos or things like that, because that, as a fan, that's great. Yeah. I mean, you put in the comments what you thought of the song. Obviously, if you're not a Beatles fan, it's probably not going to do anything for you at all. But, and it's kind of bittersweet, I guess, that the lyrics have a very sort of looking back kind of quality. I guess now and then. How much more perfect could this song have been for what it is? Yeah, I don't. Obviously, there's also going to be a short documentary on the making of this, so I don't know the ins and outs of exactly how it was all put together. But it sounds great, and yeah. As many gripes as some people have about technology and AI in particular, which I understand totally. Something like this really highlights the benefits of that kind of technology, and if you're a fan, this is fucking great. And I'm that's the last Beatles song we'll ever hear. That's it, apparently. So that's it's a moment. It's a moment. I mean, I wasn't alive when the Beatles started. But, some of my earliest memories are hearing Beatles songs. So, that's it's like the ending of a chapter. I'm just rambling on. If you're still here, thank you for this. Yes, I really like this. Maybe I'll order the little 7-inch thing that they're going to be releasing of this, because I like how it sounds. It's a nice song. It really does check all the boxes for me, for a Beatles song. And so, well done, Paul and Ringo, and well done in the past, George and John. Wow, yeah, pretty great. But like I said, I'm excited for what could end up happening post this. Because, just like always, the Beatles leading the way with something. And then, come on, everybody. All those other artists out there watching, nobody's watching my shit. Get your shit together, because I'd like to hear it. All right, cool. That's it. Thank you very much for joining me this morning, or whenever you're watching this, for this reaction video. Hopefully the song was able to play, and you were able to enjoy it with me. So, man. I'm kind of blown away at just the idea of it all. So hopefully you are too. All right, that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all again very soon.